How's it going, everyone? Mega Mashers here, and in this video, we are going to be reviewing Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr ranks as one of the very best fighting type Pokemon there is, and overall, one of the best Pokemon to use in the OU tier. There is no shortage of how awesome this Pokemon is, and how this Pokemon can be so dependable in battle. So let's take a look at the typing here. So it's fighting. Pure fighting. That's awesome. That means you resist the likes of Bug, Dark, and Rock. However, you are weak to the likes of Fairy, Flying, and Psychic. But fear not, because if you know how to build teams properly, then you should be able to cover all your teammates' weaknesses, which should be no problem. So, taking a look at the abilities here. This right here is a Pokemon that can make use of all three of its abilities. The first one it gets, Guts. Guts is an awesome ability that basically allows for you to be a status absorber. So if you get burned, it's like, yeah, burns, that's no problem. That just boosts my attack stat by 50%. Pow! You just got knocked the fuck out. Want to poison me? Pow! Guts activated, you just got knocked out. How about try and paralyze me? Guess what? Pow, pow! You just got owned because Guts happens to be an ability that boosts your attack stat by 50% whenever you are suffering from a status condition. Oh man. That right there just pretty much shafts any Pokemon that relies heavily on winning battles by wearing down your Pokemon's opponent's Pokemon by status abusing. Well, not Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr says, you want to abuse me with status? I'm going to abuse you with my concrete pillars. The next ability that gets is known as Iron Fist. Iron Fist! This ability happens to boost any punching moves by 20%. That means moves like Drain Punch, Mach Punch, the Elemental Punches. It gets all three of them. Hammer Arm. Like, there's... Wow! Is there anything that this Pokemon can't do? Oh wait, guess what? It gets Sheer Force. Sheer Force is an ability that takes away the secondary effects of certain moves, but boosts the power by 33%. Holy fuck. That means that moves like Rock Slide, Poison Jab, the Elemental Punches, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, all those moves have secondary effects. Well, guess what? Sheer Force takes away those secondary effects, but gives a sexy power boost by 33%. That means that this thing can also abuse Life Orb too, because every time that you use a move that normally would have a secondary effect, guess what? The Life Orb recoil gets ignored by Sheer Force, which means you get that free 30% power boost. Fuck, dude. That's just broken right there. And something else that's pretty broken would be its stats. Look at this shit. Base 105 HP. Base 140 attack. Holy shit. Base 95 physical defense. That's actually very good. Base 55 special attack. Not so good. We don't even need to use special attack. Fuck that shit. Fuck your shit. Base 65 special defense. That's actually not too bad. That's actually really, really not too bad. And then last but not least, base 45 speed. Fucking sucks that has such a shitty speed, but guess what? Mach Punch happens to be a very useful move that bypasses its low speed because it's priority. Base 40 fighting type move to pick off weakened opponents. With that being said, how about we navigate our way to Pokemon Showdown? Because I got quite a few sets I gotta show you. So the first set that we have is your typical standard Assault Vest set. Assault Vest on Conkeldurr is just fucking awesome. Now what Assault Vest does is, while it forces you to use attacking moves only, it boosts your special defense by 50%. That is awesome. We'll be going with Guts to allow you to get free boosts in attacks whenever something like Rotom Wash decides to burn you, thinking, heh, your attack stat just got cut in half. No. Joke's on you, because my attack stat just increased by 50%, bitch. Now prepare to get knocked the fuck out. So the first move that we got is Drain Punch. User recovers 50% of the damage dealt And this right here is actually a semi-reliable recovery move for Conkelduur, because with base 140 attack fully invested, you're going to be hitting for a lot of damage, which means you're going to be getting some pretty decent health regain as well. Happens every time, fuck. The next move that we got is Mach Punch, and Mach Punch is a priority move that bypasses your shitty-ass speed, which means that you can pick off weakened opponents in battle. Up next, we got Ice Punch. Ice Punch, why? Because it takes care of bulky ground and dragon type Pokemon, as well as grass types too. And there's a lot of them bitches running around in battle, especially the likes of Garchomp, Salamence, Dragonite, you know, all those Pokemon that are too good. But Conkeldurr is like, no, I'm too good. Why? Because I got the bane of your existence, bitch. Ice Punch. And then we got Knock Off. Knock Off on Conkeldurr is so juicy. Knock Off is a base 65 Dark type move that multiplies by 50% whenever you knock off an opponent's held item. And considering this is a Dark type move, and this Pokemon happens to be weak to Psychic, well, guess what? This thing can tank a Psychic move and knock your ass out with Knock Off. Therefore, knocking off your Pokemon's chance of doing something in battle. And let's take a look at the awesome and crisp EV spread I have for you. So we got 120 in its HP to give it some good overall bulk, 252 into its attack, giving it over 400 attack points. That's fucking awesome. And base 65 special defense with 136 EVs gives it 200 special defense points. And factor in the Assault Vest boost, gives it a total of 300 stat points in the special defense. Holy shit. Holy shit. Say it with me, guys. Say it with me. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, guys, calm down. Let's look at the next set. The next set is basically the kind of set that made this thing such a threat in last generation's OU metagame. Black and White. This is your typical bulk up set, and this thing just doesn't die. So we got leftovers for passive recovery at the end of each turn. We're going to be going with Guts once again to basically give the to any status inducers, making you an awesome as hell status absorber. So we got the Drain Punch to allow you to have not only decent fighting type stab, but also a decent way of health recovery. We got Mach Punch to allow you to have any form of priority on your team, as well as bypassing your shitty ass base 45 speed. We got Knock Off to allow you to have not only the ability to check utilities that are heavily dependent on their items, but to also give you great coverage with fighting type moves. And lastly, oh my god, lastly, Bulk Up. Bulking up the muscles, bitch! It allows you to boost your attack and defense by one stage, and after a couple Bulk Up boosts, you're just gonna be good to go in 6-0 teams. And then we have the EV spread. We got max HP, max defense, or max special defense, sorry, fuck! And just a wee bit into speed. And we'll be going with the careful nature to further boost that special defense. And take a look at those numbers. 251 special defense points. That's pretty respectable, meaning you're going to be tanking up them hits all day, day. Unless, of course, they're super effective. Then get the fuck out. Up next, we got an awesome sheer force set I have for you. So we got Life Orb, which allows for you to have a boost in power moves by 30% at the cost of 10% of your health, with the exception, in tandem with sheer force, if you happen to use a move that has a secondary effect, sheer force takes away the secondary effect, and also takes away the recoil from Life Orb, which is fucking awesome. Now, please be warned that it does not work with Drain Punch. Sheer Force does not work with Drain Punch. While you still get your health recovery, that's not a quote-unquote secondary effect that Sheer Force deals with. So yeah, you are going to lose a little bit of your health whenever you use Drain Punch because of Life Orb recoil, but you get that shit back, bro! You get that shit back from that heavy-ass damage. But take a look at these three moves right here. We got Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Fire Punch, all of which get boosted by Sheer Force by 33.3%, and then with factor in the Life Orb, 30%. Good God, that's over 60% of an increase in power. Now, keep in mind that this thing also gets things like Rock Slide and Poison Jab, which means that those two moves also have secondary effects, which means that they get Sheer Force boosted, which means that you don't lose any health from Life Orb if you use those moves. Holy shit. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the EV spread here real quick. So we got the Adamant Nature to further increase your physical attack. We got 248 EVs into its attack, 252, or so. I think I'm going a little bit too fast. I don't care. We got 248 into its HP, 252 into its attack, 8 into special defense, because you know what? Fuck it, that speed, man. Fuck it. We just want to go balls to the wall, hit as hard as we can, take a couple Pokemon down with us before we go down. And lastly, I happen to have a pretty awesome set that I have for you here. So, we got the Expert Belt set. Now, Expert Belt, whoa, hold your horses. I know what you guys are thinking. Expert Belt? Ew! Expert Belt. Not really that good of an item. Well, au contraire to that, my friend. Look at this shit, okay? You looking? Holders' attacks that are super effective against the target will do 20% more damage. Factor in the Iron Fist boost. All these moves are punching moves, okay? So by default, you're going to get the Iron Fist boost out of Drain Punch, Mach Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch. And if it happens to be a super effective hit, well, Expert Belt kicks in, and you get that extra sexy 20% power. Added on top of Iron Fist, added on top of base 140 attack, maximum vest. Holy shit, you'll be fucking some shit up big time, man. Big time! So we got the Drain Punch to allow you to have reliable recovery, as well as just a disgustingly good move on Conkelduur. We got Mach Punch for priority, Iron Fist boosted, same with Drain Punch, Iron Fist boosted, Ice Punch, not only good Ice type coverage, but Iron Fist boosted, and we got Thunder Punch, Electro type coverage, but also Iron Fist boosted. And then we got the EV spread. We got 248 into its HP, 252 into attack, and 8 into special defense with an Adamant Nature. And that's pretty self-explanatory. Just max HP for good overall bulk, max attack so you can go balls to the wall and just smack the mad dog shit out of whoever opposes you. That's it, bro. That's fucking it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to use Conkelduur. And if you did, well then, shoot me a thumbs up. And if there's something I missed, or if there's something that you would like to see in the near future from this channel, then please fire some comments in the comment section down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And last but certainly not the least, hit that subscribe button. You know you want to. Hit that subscribe button to join the Masher Army, an awesome community that does not judge each other, that welcomes everybody with open arms. And besides, I consider anyone who subscribes to me my friend. And that's what all of you guys are. You guys are also my friends. Woo! So thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you guys next upload.